Hi folks, Chris here. I just wanted to give a quick crash course in scale degrees. I think and talk in terms of scale degrees a lot. And just in case anyone out there wasn't familiar with what they are and how they work, I wanted to make sure that everyone was on the same page. So this might be pretty basic stuff to some of you, but hopefully it will be useful to some others. So when I talk about scale degrees, we're basically just assigning a number to the notes of a scale. So if we take the C major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're back to 1. If we want to make a minor scale, we use the same numbers, we just need to flatten some of them. So 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and back to 1. Technically, I think these should be called the first, second, third, etc. Personally, I use those terms more for chords, so a 7th chord. And just because it's easier to say, I just say 1, 2, 3 for the scale degrees. That's just how I do it. Now you might also have heard of 9ths and 11ths. So what are they? Well, when we build a chord, we typically take every second note. So 1, 3, 5 is a C major triad. And we can keep going. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So that's how we get our 9s, our 11s and our 13s. The 2 becomes the 9, the 4 becomes the 11, and the 6 becomes the 13. Why is this? Well, it's because if we play these higher extensions, the 9, 11, 13, in the bass of the chord, it will actually sound like a different chord. So for example, if we take our 9 and 11 of our C chord and put them in the bass, and then play the 1, 3 and 5 above, it's a lovely sounding chord, but it actually sounds more like a D minor than the C major that we originally intended. In terms of the C major, we've got the 9, 11, 1, 3, 5. But in terms of the D minor, we've got the 1, 5, 7, 9, and 11. So this is why, generally speaking, we'll play the core notes of the chord, 1, 3, 5, maybe the 7, in the lower register, and then your higher extensions, 9s, 11s and 13s up above those. So this is what I mean when I'm talking about scale degrees, when I'm using numbers like the 1, the 5, the 3, flat 7, things like that. This is what I'm talking about, the degrees of a scale. There's obviously a lot more to this topic, but hopefully that will help make some of my other videos a bit clearer and easier to understand for some of you. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video.